do a kind of sporadic days in my life vlog. I have a couple of projects going on this month and some other fun activities, so I thought I would just bring you along the way. Sam, Sydney, and I are going to go see Nosferatu this morning, so I need to finish getting ready for that. Sydney is probably gonna like slay the day away. She told me she's doing this like gothic Victorian look, and unfortunately I don't have too many gothic clothes left in my wardrobe. I've pretty much parted ways with a lot of that stuff, so I'm doing what I can. I have on a thrifted maxi, a tube top to kind of give it that drop waist, and then for shoes I'm going to do my Ann Taylor boots because the pointed toe reminds me of Victorian lace-up boots. It is a bit chilly outside, so I do have some layers, and then I'm going to put a jacket. Okay, so before I ended the day, I wanted to talk about my thoughts on Nosferatu. This will be a spoiler-free review, just a little quick one, what I thought of the movie. I have seen the original Nosferatu, although it has been quite a few years, so I can't give a good comparison between the two. My review will just be on the movie. I did enjoy it. I'd give it a 3.5 if I had to give it a 5-star rating. I really loved the cinematography. I really appreciate that for a movie that takes place during the night, for a large portion of the movie, you can actually see what's going on. A lot of the nighttime outdoor scenes are beautifully lit with moonlight. When there are scenes that take place indoors that are dark and lit by candlelight, it's still enough where you can see the subjects and you get the information that you need to see from it. It doesn't hinder the experience. So I really appreciate that, because that's one of my biggest qualms with Hollywood movies right now, is when it's dark you can't see a thing. So I love that. If you have seen any of my videos talking about the films that I enjoy, you know that I'm not a big horror person. I am a big old baby, and I did spend quite a majority of this film watching it between my eyes, because the tension and suspense that was built was just impeccable. It was quite gory for my tastes, so I did see quite a bit, but I was kind of watching it between finger blinds. I think the cast did an impeccable job. Everything was just so beautiful. There were certain moments where there were certain cuts or frames, and it was just very beautiful, very striking, so very inspirational in that regard. There was my biggest gripe is just one moment, and unfortunately for any film, I won't say what exactly happens, but when a certain something happens in any film, it's kind of an automatic sin for me in particular. And aside from a few pacing issues that I had, those were really the only gripes that I had. So the positives greatly outweighed the negatives. I don't know if it's a movie that I will reach for very often, because I am just a big old baby, but I greatly enjoyed this film. I like Robert Eggers as a director, and I also, after watching this, I want to look more into the people who were in charge of cinematography, because it was just very, very beautiful. So that's pretty much my thoughts on Nosferatu. I will add just like a quick little aside that I know right now Robert Eggers is in talks with the Henson Company over Labyrinth, and I have some qualms with that. Labyrinth is very near and dear to my heart. I don't know if I would give my unimportant blessing for that. Robert Eggers' style of cinema is not what I would expect to go along with Labyrinth. I'm not saying it can't be done. I don't want to put people in a box, but I'm just cautious, especially after watching this one. It just kind of seems out of left field. But anyways, those are just some quick thoughts that I had, a little yap to end the day. Recently, the past few days, we have kind of been snowed in, so I don't have work to do today. I have a massive pile of things that need to be mended or altered that have been stashed away for too long, fallen out of motivation for it, not out of love, but it's a lot to set up and a lot to spend a lot of time on, and I don't always have that time. But it's something that I always have a goal to really get back into. And I am someone who I don't like to throw away clothes just because they might have a few snags or tears or don't fit as nice as they should. I think that clothes can always be altered and mended and just increase the life in your wardrobe. So I just want to show some love to some really cool clothes, lots of polo jeans that Sam has, this cotton maxi skirt that I've had for years that just doesn't quite fit me anymore. We're just gonna have some cozy sewing today. So I managed to complete 3 garments that I needed to mend or alter. Last one that I actually worked on is this skirt that I'm wearing. It's a maxi skirt, and before it used to sit at my waist, but it was too small. So I put a gusset in kind of the back, and I got to keep my pocket. I was very thrilled about that. I thought I was going to muck it up. But yeah, I just put in a gusset so that way it sits lower on my hips, which is where I prefer my rise to sit. And it's also way comfier. So I'm thrilled about that. This is my skirt that I use a lot for the Ren Fair. And I also want to wear it for like casual days, but it was too small. And now it's not. I also hemmed the back of this shirt. This is a Tommy Hilfiger just button up that Sam outgrew, and so I got it and I put in this bow tie keyhole detail a while ago, and I found that the ruching made it uneven in the back, so I chopped it and then hemmed it so it'll sit better on me. So that's that garment. And then the only pair of pants I was able to do with the thread that I have was this pair of polo jeans for Sam. They were way too long and had really bad heel bites. They had really bad heel bites in the hem. So I chopped those and then did just a basic hem on them. And they fit him much better. So he has another pair of jeans to play with. I'll need to get brown thread for these jeans, so I wasn't able to do those today. But yeah, I put a good dent in my to mend pile, so I'm thrilled about that. Today is Sydney's birthday, so we're going to go pick her up and go have a lovely dinner. I wanted to show my outfit because I feel very cutesy. Thrifted goodies, thrifted cardigan, thrifted cap skirt, and then I'm gonna wear my secondhand Ann Taylor boots. And then I also wanted to show off my charm bracelet that I got for Christmas. It's got a little strawberry and then a tiny little film camera with a cute little film canister. I love it so much. It's me in a bracelet.
Last night. It's a pre-mixed, like, I think it's vodka and espresso martini, but it's like corporate entity. Did you see this table?
I like it.
I do too. That would keep it, like, you know, from freaking out too much. Oh dear. And this is also going to be a transition shot into the Yaru, so do we want to, like, mark on the floor where we have the tripod?
Yeah.
Okay. Johnny, do we have any?
I'm
so
just gonna
sick.
continuously roll.
Yeah, continuous roll.
Yeah.
Ready? 3, 2, 1, play. Okay.
Perhaps.
Try that? It's actually right next to this.
She's going to do that version when she's in the bar.
I'm gonna come right over here. I have a fog machine that I'm gonna hit haze on.
What was I going to do? I was going to do something. What was it?
Alright, release it, and then it should enhance
It feels like whenever you
You're just the mom from Mean Girls.